Disenfranchised voters of Thailand are getting another chance to cast their votes to seat their government. The anti-government demonstrators who blocked them are still vowing to keep protesting. The opposition says it is determined to oust sitting Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra. CCTV's Dusita Chumsri has more on the vote's aftermath from Bangkok.
It was a vote the government wanted to unite the country. But a day later, Thailand's political divisions appear to run even deeper. In Bangkok, protest leader Suthep Thaugsuban led thousands of protesters on a 14-kilometer march to celebrate what he viewed as a success in the campaign to force caretaker Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra from power.
Sunday's election was a massive failure for Yingluck because a lot of people did not go out to vote. In Bangkok, there was only about 20% voter turnout. That's the smallest voter turnout in the history of all of Thailand's elections.
But they failed to stop the election itself. For caretaker Prime Minister Yingluck, that was good enough.
Despite the government's claim of victory after voting was conducted in 89% of the country's 375 constituencies, many factors point to the high likelihood that this election, which has been marred by protests and boycotts, could be declared void, offering no closure to this crisis.
Final election results won't be known for months, and that could potentially create a dangerous power vacuum that analysts say could plunge Thailand further into crisis.
They are willing to shoot guns at each other just to get the voting ballots out. What if the court nullified the entire election, the entire vote they casted altogether? It would be a mess, a big bloody mess.
Violence has always been just around the corner. So far, 10 people have been killed, more than 600 injured, as the protest movement heads into its fourth month, showing no signs of slowing down.
I think that everyone will have to continue the fight. It depends on who is the toughest between the government, the protesters, or Yingluck.
And so, the political uncertainty in Thailand remains. Dusita Chumsri, CCTV, Bangkok.